This is what I like to see when I come home from a few-day journey. All these junk stickers came in on time. Big shout out to Oz Stickers for really getting these things out quick. We have so many junk stickers and I'm not worried about selling out at all. So if you guys want to make a purchase with junk stickers, we are going to be grinding, and I mean grinding today and tomorrow to get all of the orders out. So if you want fast shipping, go to the website right now and start ordering because we're going to grind. It really does feel good to be home, like after like traveling for a few days and just driving so far. Give you a little update on the Lexus. Nothing's happened. It's just been sitting here. I told you I wasn't really gonna worry about this project right now. We have so many projects. Speaking of projects, crap, I almost forgot the most important part. I have been waiting for this piece right here for like 2 weeks, man. Brake hose. Brake hose. What? Ooh. All right, so I just looked up this part number. I guess a brake hose is the same as a clutch hydraulic hose because that's the part number right there from Amazon. I got this from Summit Racing. Usually, I like to order there because they're so fast, man. Every time I order from them or Jegs, it's always like 2 days. But I guess after the holidays, they took a little while to catch up. So it took like 2 weeks, which is all right. I mean, we have it now, so that's all that matters. But can we just take a second and really look at this thing? Like, come on, we bought this thing like 5 days ago. We've already put it on the dyno. We've already done a track day 4.5 hours away from my house. We picked up a dog 7.5 hours away from my house. We drove it all the way back. We've gotten pulled over in the slowest car I've ever owned. We got a pretty large speeding ticket. It was like $300 bucks. But anyways, I just want to admire how good this car has been treating us and how good she looks, man. I'm really, really pumped on this build. I hope you guys are really enjoying this content with this car and stuff. But today, we kind of need to take a little break off that because we have been neglecting the NB. I really want to start driving that thing again. I fell in love right when I bought that car, and I've kind of just been picking away at it slowly, but I really want to finish that car, get it running. The only thing I'm nervous about is like how the ECU is going to work and everything. I don't know how like the auto and the manual, how different they are, but I guess we're going to find out. I think the only thing I need is to get rid of like the neutral safety or something, or the park. I really don't know. I gotta look it up. But this baby starts like a glove every single time, man. We got a full tank of gas. 87 back to anti-race mode. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, we got a track day with the Roadster on Friday. I'm really getting into these track days. Oh my God, I'm really hot right now. But last time we went, we won a trophy. I'm gonna try my hardest to like set up all filming gear before we get there because I appreciate everyone liking the CRX track video. But that could have been filmed way better. Like I had a microphone and everything hooked up to my shirt and it just didn't work the way I wanted to. Even though I tested it like 100 times, it just wasn't working. But with the Roadster one, I want to win a trophy and I want the video to be a banger. I am so excited to take that thing back out, but we need to do a couple adjustments on that thing before we do because it's currently making 430 wheel. We're not autocrossing like that. 100% no, it will blow up. Hey, doggy. Yeah. Dogs just roam around here like it's no big deal. Whatever. How ironic is it that a CarMax is getting made right next to the shop? Literally, shops are down here. CarMax is gonna be right here. A YouTuber's dream, I guess. Well, like usual, all my cars are dead. But thank you, Courtney's mom, for the great Christmas present because she got me this jump pack. So hopefully we never have to deal with this crap anymore. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, guys, so the last time that we worked on the NB, we found out that we couldn't use an automatic drive shaft. We couldn't use a 1.6 drive shaft because it was a little too long. So I went ahead, went ahead and I bought a new drive shaft. Well, new to me. I got this thing for, I think it was like 80 bucks. I don't even remember at this point. Had it for a while. Just got the CRX and been really excited about that. So I haven't really been working on this thing. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna throw that drive shaft in. We're gonna get that all worked out. And we're just gonna start plugging away, running the slave cylinder wire and everything, get the clutch bled. And I don't think it would be crazy to say we could start this thing tonight, only if we can figure out the automatic ECU, because I haven't figured that out yet. You ready for this? Hey, is this clean? Yeah, she's a bit dirty. Let me clean her off real quick. Okay, round two. Here we go. One hand's not always the best, but that's what you do when you're a YouTuber, boys. You're not using the head mount right now? Oh, come on. Yeah. Ooh, that made a cool noise. All right, so now, just come here. Look at that. Fits like a fucking glove, man. Absolute glove and a half right there. Cool, so now we just need to get the bolts, bolt this thing up, and we have a drive shaft. All right, guys, so I've just been kind of buttoning up everything. I finally finished the wiring, everything. Everything is zip tied, everything is secured, so we don't have to worry about anything like that. Next thing I want to do is I want to go get an alternator belt, an AC belt. At the parts store, I wanted to get an exhaust manifold gasket, so that's new as well. And after that, I mean, we're gonna throw the radiator in, we're gonna throw the hoses on. I need to do a couple more things like attach the slave cylinder and stuff like that. But I mean, other than that, this car is pretty much ready to go. We just add some oil, we're good to go. Just got back from the famous AutoZone. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put the serpentine belt on and the AC belt as well. Let's hit it. I'm feeling real good about everything. So both belts are now on, everything is tight, everything is working. I mounted all of the AC lines back to like the stock location, everything. We have not missed one bolt on this car, and I am so proud to say that, because like, I don't know if like the video does it justice, but this engine bay is clean. Like, we scrubbed her. We scrubbed the engine. The only thing that we are gonna need is we're gonna need this little PCV valve, because when I pulled it off, it was so brittle that it ended up snapping right there. So we'll probably just cap this off for now until we can get that. But it's coming along good now. The only thing that I couldn't get at the parts store, it's coming tomorrow, is the exhaust manifold gasket. I mean, we'll see how far we get tonight. Worst comes to worst, we'll just throw it on just to start it up, see what happens, because I'm like super excited to start this thing. Like, I can't wait to actually start driving this thing again. I just been neglecting it and I kind of feel bad. And like, it was literally 95% done. I just needed to finish it. But then Hoopty Civic came, CRX came, kind of put this on the back burner for a while, but I'm stoked that we're back at it. We got the brand new slave cylinder with this hard line right here. From the hard line, it's gonna go from this rubber line. From the rubber line, it's gonna go from the hard line across the firewall into the brand new clutch master cylinder, obviously to the clutch pedal. So I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna install this. Once we do that, we'll put some brake fluid in it. We'll start pumping it out and we'll have a clutch. Crap, guys, well, I am stalling right now on this Miata. I'm talking to Young Static on iMessage right now, and I think I am getting another car tomorrow, just because if I get this car, it's really cheap for one. Two, we get another engine because the engine's not blown. The only thing that's wrong with the car is the transmission, which we don't care about. Three, every single thing that I want to do to the CRX, like to finish the B series swap, and I want to get rid of my drum brakes and everything. This car has it all. So I'm thinking we're going to take a little field trip tomorrow. We're going to go pick up that car, but I guess that doesn't matter in this video, does it? So I actually just finished installing the clutch line and everything. It's all ran, so now I need to go get some brake fluid, bleed the clutch and everything. And other than that, I'm trying to like think what else we need to do. We need to put the header on. I can use the stock ECU. I just need to find like the neutral safety switch, the line, and I just need to do something with it. I don't know, I've never done it. That's just what I know right now. It's really hard to work on this thing when all I can think about is good old CRX, man. I'm such a Miata guy, and I'm thinking about Hondas when I'm working on this beauty. This thing's beautiful, and all I can think about is my Honda. Damn. Well, guys, I really wanted to get this car started tonight, but sometimes when life gives you lemons, it just dumps it all in your paper cut, and you feel the burn, and the car's not gonna run tonight. So I finished doing the slave line all the way, bled it, we did all of that. We put the intake on just for now, just to try to get it to start. I filled it up with oil. We got the MAF plugged in. We got the intake temp plugged in. We got the starter all hooked up. I found out where the neutral safety switch is. I'll show you right now. So there's two wires in this little harness right here that actually are for the neutral safety switch. So pretty much what we did was just took two spade connectors, plugged them in right there. So it's just a closed loop right there. And pretty much now you don't need the clutch, you don't need the brake, you don't need anything to start the car. So we had it pretty good there. Found a good spot for the ECU to lay her head. You can't even see it. Don't mind, this is just the immobilizer. I haven't hung that yet. But ECU is tucked up in here because you couldn't use the stock location anymore because that's directly where the clutch pedal went. The only problem we're having now is we went to go start it and nothing was happening. So I'm like, what the hell is wrong? It was like the starter jammed, like what's going on? So we took direct battery power and we hooked it up to the starter and we got it to move. But the problem is now, where's the key? Check this out. So all it does is that. At first we thought it was a dead battery, so we hooked up this good old thing and we let it charge for half an hour and it was still only doing that. So I think the starter is just bad. I did clean it with degreaser and stuff, and I guess you're not supposed to do that because it's gonna get inside the solenoid and it's gonna like rust it out. Oh God, that scared me. And yeah, so I need to do a starter, but it's already getting really late. I'm super shot from last night. If you guys tuned in the live stream, thank you so much. Whoever bought junk merch on the live stream, thank you so much. But I need to go home, man. I've been working on this thing all day. I'm exhausted, and I definitely didn't get a good night's sleep last night, I'll tell you that. But anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. I really hope that we're gonna go get that car tomorrow, just because it will make the CRX so much easier to build, because we'll have literally a parts cart right next to it. But the dude's kind of being a flake. He's being weird. I gave him an offer. He was like, yeah, I'm down. And I was like, okay, sweet. And he was like, wait, someone just offered more. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll pay the same price as him. Like, let me just come pick it up tomorrow. And now I'm just on red. So who knows if that's gonna happen. Hopefully that other dude bails. I do have another one in line that I'm still talking to the dude about. So no matter what, we'll get something done. But thank you guys for watching. I can't wait. Next time we work on the NB, it's gonna be fully done, hopefully. I just need to put that starter in. As long as it runs, we can put the exhaust on and everything, and she'll be ready to drive. So I'm really stoked for that. And maybe one day we'll take that car and the CRX to the track and see which one does better. I think that's a pretty good video.